a sunny Shropshire. Not that like a nice colour. They are a rectangle. Get some like that. No, not the sweets. Become more clear. Chilly. It's all chilly. It's like split personality. It's raining. Good morning and welcome to another video and welcome to a sunny Shropshire. The weather is looking lovely today. Looks beautiful. We've got a few errands to run today. So we are going to Screwfix to grab a log splitter. We are going to Travis Perkins to get some blackjack. No, not the sweets. They're gross. Blackjack for the wall to stop the moisture, because that's not fun. And we are also going to the timber yard because we want to get some timber for the tops of the cupboards for the spare room, for that little, the doing up of that room, where we put cupboards that we're going to make fitted, some tops for those. So we're going to go to the timber yard. So we're going to go and do that. And then most of the day, I think if we get the log splitter, we'll end up splitting loads of the wood that we've got. We've got loads of logs and things that need splitting. So we'll probably spend most of the day doing that. Excuse the state of the kitchen and the washing on the island, because I've taken it out of the tumble dryer this morning. Come with us to go do some errands, shall we? Let's go. Good morning and welcome back to Tuesday. Today we are attempting to do chicken run part 2. So we are creating on this panel here, as Dad just said, as the day goes on, it will become more clear. But this bit here, so we wanted to create this whole section is going to be like a fence panel. So we're going to make a large fence panel to fit this whole section. Because of the way that the weather blows, we want to create shelter and shade, so protection for them. This is going to be a whole fence, but you'll see that. And then all the way along the bottom of the run, so there's loads of earth. So all the way along, the sun is right in my eyes, all the way along this bit is going to be shiplap, but they're going to be upright, little mini fence, and then the rest of it is going to be the chicken mesh. But like I say, it will become clearer as the video goes on and as the day goes on. But it's a lovely sunny day again today, so let's see how we get on and get started. Let's go. So this is the basic framework that we started with to make the big fences for the bigger sides, and then these are basically smaller versions. So they're little pieces of 2x2, I believe, which creates framework, and then the shiplap cut into 360 lengths, and that's what creates the border for the whole chicken run. And then above these is then going to be the panels with the mesh in, instead of it being completely enclosed, so that it's safe and secure from the fox, and also they can't get out unless we want them to get out, and it'll keep it aerated and it'll be very posh for the posh chickens. So this is one panel complete. So this is obviously the inside of the coop. So this is what you're seeing, what the chickens will see, which is super lovely. They'll have a nice view of a lovely fence. But that's one panel. Dad's been doing that and just got this panel to do. But I'll show you it from the other side. It looks really nice, looks really smart. And it'll keep it nice and tidy and keep Foxy Loxy out, which is good because we don't want Foxy Loxy getting them. So this is it from the other side. So it just looks like a fence panel, which is just this shiplap wood overlapping each other and pinned in, and we're going to dig down and put in a concrete trench to stop Foxy Loxy digging. And then at the top, when we put the roof on, we're going to fill this gap, if necessary, with the mesh that we're using for the rest of the coop, so that they've got air, but also nothing can get in, so nothing can eat them, because chickens are prone to being eaten by foxes. Bless them, bottom of the food chain. That's where we're at so far. Not too bad for a few hours. Done really well. It's gone up really quickly, so most of it might be done by the end of the day. Let's see, shall we? So this is Dad putting together that panel. So we moved the panel in without the timber on the front, and then we fitted the shiplap whilst it was in position. So this is it finished. Obviously this is the inside of the coop, and from the other side it just looks like a basic fence panel. And how much better does that look? And anyone who was really worried about my plants from last week, I did check on them. We did lose a few cucumbers. However, we had cucumbers coming out of our ears, so we could afford to lose a few, but everything else survived. So it's all good, we're still growing. Good morning. It's like split personality. This is my other personality. Welcome back. So today we've been rained off. The weather is a little bit yucky outside, so we are going to be doing this room. So I'll show you a before and then I'll show you the after. But this is the colour. On the camera, it looks like an awful colour. Not look like a nice colour at all. But this is what we're doing. So I'll show you the before, then I'll show you the after. Does it look better in light? No, it looks horrendous. It looks brown. It's pink, but that's today because it's raining and miserable outside. So this is the second reception room beforehand. Now we've chosen to go with coat paint, which we've never used before. We've used Lick previously, and the colour is Mrs. Bouquet. So it's a really lovely colour. It actually looks browner in the video than it is in person. It's more pink, and that's why I chose it, because I wanted a nice warm pink colour. The colour on the rest of the walls is called Sunday Soul, and that's also in a matte finish. But this is us painting. Did it really quickly, as you can see. We painted this room. Well, this accent wall, and then we've painted this the same colour as the other living room because we quite like the colour, and according to Coat, they're complementary colours together, these two. So we've done this. We were just going to do this. We weren't sure about the alcoves, but we've done the alcoves as well. We've got a little bit of touching up to do, so there's a few little patches, little white areas, but this room is painted and it looks really cool. And we've got the wooden tops. But it's raining, so whether we're going to do those today or not, we don't know. We've also just bought some brackets to create shelves. So we're going to put shelving in here and a shelf above the TV. This mirror isn't staying, this is temporary, but I don't want to sell it because when we do the barn, it will look really cool in the bathroom, which was the same as what I had in my bathroom. But that mirror is going to change. But this is the room. So I promise you this colour is way more pink in person. It still looks like wet plaster, but overall we're really happy with how this room turned out. Still lots and lots to do, but it's looking much better. We also did another coat in the living room as well because it was very patchy. And again, this colour doesn't give it credit in the video either. Welcome to Thursday morning. We are outside. As you can see, the weather is lovely. Chilly, it's always chilly. The weather is nice. We are now tackling the chicken run again. So we're now going to clear a little area, pop in a little path behind just to make that look tidier, and also get some concrete under the framework that we made so that Foxy Loxy can't dig underneath. So that's the task for today. And I'm just bringing the bin out, which is very noisy, to close the lunch. Let's see how today goes, shall we? This is a little area just behind the shiplap fencing that we've put in, and we've decided to pave it to deter Foxy Loxy, and we have laid concrete all the way around the edge of the smaller fencing and put gravel on the top to make it blend in with the rest of the pathway again to try and deter any foxes trying to enter the chicken run. It's raining, so I've taken shelter with the dogs. If you can see it. probably hear it.
I've let him in. He's gone in. I'm not.
Yeah, it's like it's wet. Arlo does not like the rain. I think it's only meant to be a shower though, isn't it? Oh, he's now cutting down the blocks. That's what's going on. Well, it's half done. The little bit just to stop Foxy Loxy, that's been done. But fingers crossed it doesn't keep raining and it's stopped raining. Then we can finish doing some of the framework. There will definitely be part 3 for the chicken run. Just weather dependent really, because we're not going to get it done today. There's going to be many parts of chicken run. That's okay, we can deal with many parts. It was so lovely this morning and now it's all miserable. Like, just keep these fingers crossed and hope that it doesn't rain anymore. And then we can get on with doing more stuff. So, with it being Friday today, I'm going to call this video a day. That we're done. I know it's been a little bit all over the place, the things that we've been getting up to, and obviously weather depending on what we can and can't do. But I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please, if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Follow our social medias, which I'll put down here. Got a fun packed weekend. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful Easter. And we will see you next week for a next video, which will probably be part 3 for the chicken run. I think there's going to be countless parts, but it's fine. We'll go from there. But have a wonderful Easter. Thank you ever so much for watching. Love you all. See you next week. Bye.